But wait, there's more!
There's more?
The king has
Nice.
arrived once more. He's,
As a floating
dealt
head.
with this little existential crisis in the final part. The last part.
Please go.
So we have
We have
more
a picture,
stuff to
what?
do.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I completely forgot about the dang dog that we tried to roll up the sun
That
and we failed
dang-ass
miserably
dog
at.
that wanted to roll up the sun.
Well, do we want to go ahead and do that now, or is there still any
later?
unfinished business we have left?
We have a couple more missions to do.
He's trying to get to the prince because the prince is still in is still in player 1, so he kept moving away. But then he was like, you know what?
Yeah, this is weird. During the recording process, I was playing as player 2 for some reason. Until this.
I'm not entirely sure why it did that, but whatever. Thank God they let you just play as the person who talks to the dog or to the person.
Yeah, I forget if I mentioned in the previous part, but this mission is affected by, by your save file if you have one for Katamari Damacy. Whatever planets or constellations or stars that you make in the first game will be reused for this one, if you've managed to actually get them in the first game.
Which basically means you can pretty much get the ending to We Love Katamari early.
Not quite.
Really, it's still not enough.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be kind of a cheat if that were
Well,
the
I mean,
case.
I'm not saying it's gonna really early, but earlier than you probably would normally, because again, that's other planetoids and stuff you can't use to fuel up your Katamari.
Oh, and by the way, can I just say, for PlayStation 2, that model of the sun looks absolutely beautiful.
It's a nice little design.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's so quiet. There's the music. I can hear it
7
now.
stars.
So, in your experience, is there any real way to know, okay, you've picked up enough, you'll be good to roll up the sun now?
Nope, in this case, it's basically roll up as much as you can, or whatever you think you can
Large
roll
planet.
up, and just go at it with what you got.
Germination planet.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's an exact number you have to reach. It's just that the game doesn't tell you what number it is.
No, I'm pretty sure the
Okay,
different
well-
planets and stars that you can roll up have different sizes. Like Stardust,
That is true. I imagine if we collected 36 pieces of Stardust, it wouldn't do quite as much as, say, rolling up all these planets and the freaking Big Bang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the-
Stardust is
oh, yeah, by the
basically
way, it's-
superfluous.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's literally been a long time coming, but yes, we are playing as the prince again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Complete
Oh,
with his
seems
fancy
only
new
right.
scarf.
And a
Aw,
helmet.
look at him.
And,
And his space helmet.
well,
He
the
has-
space helmet's
he's
only
been-
for this mission. And
he's
another
been-
mission
he's-
later on.
After all the shit he went through at Katamari Damacy, he deserved that break.
Mm-hmm.
He really did. He's like, gosh, of all the family, I'm the one who gets picked on the most.
Think of all the times that dear old daddy zapped you for doing such a bad job.
Help yourself, Meteor. I forgot about that one. So, honestly, yeah, this is one of those missions where you could just wander around aimlessly forever.
I mean, you really just have to roll up whatever you see. Because the Stardust
guess-
that you roll up isn't necessarily all that obvious.
I thought, because I figured it would just be roll over the blinking, just over the little stars themselves.
Nope, those don't count.
Anyway, I'm just gonna cut right after the end when we finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Here goes.
Here goes nothing.
I'm feeling hot today.
I hope we don't burn to
A
death.
perfect
We
strike.
did it! Ow!
Well, hey, at
This
least we're
gets
not burning
roasted.
up this time.
Yeah, actually, it worked out.
We
Finally,
Worked out all
rolled up the
right.
sun is all rolled up.
we're
Rolling
not
up the
rolling.
sun is a huge deal, but
There are
There's-
other suns to roll up.
there's something
Yes.
else that's kind of... You rolled the world into one, you know.
Yeah, they're
We
all
are
kind of
all
screwed.
Together.
We don't really know whether that's a good thing or bad, but...
Pushing it into the
The
sun.
game is still going on, so I guess it's okay.
It's powerful global news, this.
There's
Earth
no
must
game
be
over
going
signal.
nuts now.
Cut to them having an apocalyptic freak out. What if our fans are alive still?
I wonder if
Spoiler.
this is how the ending of Neon Genesis Evangelion felt like to the characters. In
If it was just the prince screwing around with everybody.
no,
I'm-
if the prince
there
just
Real talk, there has to have been a parody image of that exact scene with the freaky King of all Cosmos' face lifting up from.
I was about to say that, having the massive King of all Cosmos, like, he looks across into the horizon, like, across the
Just
sea, and you see a
reclining in
giant...
the sea.
And you just see a giant cylinder, and he's like, what? And the cylinder just keeps rising and rising. He's like, what? And then he sees that mustache, he's like, oh.
Oh no.
Grant fans their wishes.
Yeah, he's still going on, I guess.
Oh,
Telling you, hey,
I'm
buddy,
surprised
you
he's still
have more
going.
stuff on the menu to do.
Yeah, stop with the fireworks. We get it.
And
we
you
can
know,
do better.
all
What's
this time,
fireworks?
the prince never had the heart to tell his dad that he can't understand his record
I
scratch
can't
speech.
even hear you. I'm in the
I
middle
can't
of space where
understand
there
your
is no
tasty
sound.
jams. The king decrees it. Yep, we gotta do more.
Yep.
The ancient scroll decrees. You have more work to do, son.
The profoundly moving ending. Later.
Coming up. Which, technically, I'm not actually gonna show it yet.
We're not
because
showing
we
it
got
just
more
yet
work to
because
do.
we're not finished.
Yep, we still
We
got
ain't
work
finished.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
What will-
go back to Earth, I guess.
to do. Sometime
Oh,
later,
hey!
when everything was unkatamari'd.
It's the
Yeah,
dad
also-
from the first
no.
game.
Oh, the
hey,
family.
you!
The Hoshino father.
Mr. Hoshino.
Father.
Daddy dearest.
Mm-hmm. We met
Yeah,
at
we did.
Katamari Damacy. That was a great experience, right?
Let me tell you what.
Lookbox has also put the Hoshino family on the map. But wait, who cares? Earth is in danger! Your Highness
What?
is the only one who could save us all after he ripped us out of the sun! We need your help!
Yeah, what even was our goal? What even were we accomplishing by rolling into the sun? Just because we could?
were just trying to make a dog happy.
Yeah, exactly. We were fulfilling another one of our fans' requests.
Yeah, we
dog
were
was
just
like,
trying to
I
tell
wish-
him, hey
I-
man, that's pretty cool. But I guess
I
you
wish
could
for the
roll up
erratic-
sun with more stuff with it.
I almost thought the dog's wish was, I wish for the eradication of the human species, and the king was like, well, he did ask
He
nicely.
did ask nicely, and he said I was really cool.
He is a pupper.
He's a good
well,
doggo.
speaking of which,
Danger. Earth's
Yeah.
in danger.
so we gotta roll up a whole bunch of stuff from the planet just to save the planet.
We have to roll
Oh,
up the
that's
continents themselves.
Oh yeah, they took this from the credits of the first game.
But why? Because Earth is going to have even more problems. Look
What
up
is it?
there.
Ow!
What the?
Jeez.
Going to
massive
smash into the
durian.
Earth.
It looks like a durian anyway.
It does.
Kind of looks like a spike ball.
It's
Or
a
soccer
it's a
ball.
spiked football. I chiseled it.
It's a stone ridge. You didn't make it. But yeah,
nice
we have to
to-
roll up the continents, and they're actually kind of stingy with actually finding them. We're rolling
Also, I
them
do
up.
love that in the bottom left portion of the screen, they actually do list out all the little bits of the land you're picking up.
There we go.
It's essentially
Thank
an
you,
expansion
Europe.
of the credits of the first game. Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
gives you
because this was the thing. I don't know if they kept it in reroll, but yeah, in the first game when they played the credits,
They keep
you
it
were
in
actually
reroll.
on a stage like this. Cool.
Yeah,
a really random love ballad rock song.
from what I recall of reroll, like it seemed like a fairly faithful like recreation of the very original game. I'd assume nothing was lost in translation, kind of in the same way of
Except
how.
for a couple of things, which I think we went
Oh.
into in our look at. For instance, they could not keep the original English dubbing for Katamari Damacy, so all the cutscenes are voiced in Japanese, but with subtitles.
Gotcha.
Darn, I like that. Those kid actors sounded so funny though. Okay,
Yeah.
so but yeah,
And
I
for
guess
some
now
reason,
over here-
some bits of music are missing from Rerolled.
oh that sucks. But yeah, now that we're here, I guess I'm like, I would like. Oh, cool.
God,
like
you
the
picked
US.
up the U.S.
Oh boy.
There's Alaska hanging on like for dear life. What was it?
And
I
look,
would.
and look, there's Florida.
It's so
Someone
easy
sawed it
to
off.
miss all the way down there.
He just flew off. There's Floriduba.
Well, careful.
Look at
If
the name
Florida
of this
falls-
place. You are gay.
No.
Well, careful with Florida there. You'll ruin the construction of Castro Land.
And
Not
we
Castro
tried
Land,
we
oh.
tried sawing it off a while back, but you know. Anyways,
It floated
back.
It's very easy to roll up every single continent on this level. I think I missed like one or two. But
You just
yeah,
gotta be careful
once
that you
roll
don't
enough
clip the
stuff,
asteroid.
Just wait for the meteor.
Just wait for the tip.
Almost.
Oh, it's so
Come on,
close.
Alaska,
Come on.
be the MVP.
Of course, I'm
the
missing
MVP.
those little bits like
You'll be
There and
fine.
there.
Just the little bits.
Come on.
And
There
we
we
go.
go. By the way, there are actually a
Earth is-
couple of different shapes for the meteor that you can roll up.
oh, it's
Really?
Camp Granada. But no,
Omada, Elfada.
but yeah, it's like now that again, seeing how well Reroll did, I would really love if they gave like We Heart, Katamari, and even Forever that same treatment, like on current gen.
Same.
That'd be nice.
Or, you know, give us
I mean-
a new Katamari game.
I mean,
True.
that would be nice too. Actually, speaking of which, I know at some point or another, I do still want to show off another Encore project that Namco did, released not that long ago, based on Mr. Driller.
Oh.
Oh,
We
well, I
only
can't.
rolled
Oh,
up
yeah, that's right. The new
88%.
one. Yeah, I look forward to that.
The one based on the GameCube original, which, my god, the touch-ups they did for the remaster are pretty impressive.
I can't wait.
They literally changed what were otherwise typical pixel-based graphics and literally went the straight-up 2D artwork route. My god, it's almost like I really am playing an advert from the game.
Wait, what game
Right.
is this?
Mr. Driller Drill Land.
Oh!
Yep, the Disneyland one, or the theme park in general.
Yeah, the theme park
So-
themed one, which,
So
oh boy, I can only imagine the kinds of dirty Disneyland jokes we'll make whenever we get to that.
possibly. I'm going to go. I'm going to be right back. I gotta go take care of some stuff. But I will say that yeah, that is the last in terms of like what I was editing. That's the for a little while. That's the last like true level will be showing off.
Of the
Now it's
main
going to
story
begin.
mission.
World
Wow,
Cup Planet.
the world. Yeah. So now it's going to be. Now we're going to start getting to what Ikki then spent the next couple hours doing, which was hunting down. If we could find a present, we would
Each
go
and
for it. But
every single cousin.
Yep,
all 40 of them.
we're off
So-
to the hunt.
So right away, there's one on the tutorial level we missed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
But
We
so from what
missed,
you told me,
a weird flat thing.
oh god, that thing
He's made
Oh,
of cardboard!
Ace.
slip.
Oh,
It's like the king.
Yeah, so
but,
he mentioned. Yeah,
I mean,
we're
the
Ace.
prince
He was telling
on
us Ace
paper.
that's slip. So from what you told me, in some cases you have to play as the cousin you would have normally rolled up. That way they replace it with the new one.
In this case, you do.
Okay.
kind of weird. That just this case specifically, and not everywhere else where it would be required.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it
what
just
would-
means he gets.
what
It
would
just
the
means he
game-
gets to show off June
I
more.
mean, how would the game react if, like, you're playing as Ace and you have to roll a base yet again?
That would be
my
very
gosh.
awkward. True.
God,
I'm just saying that for
There
everywhere
we
else.
go.
Well,
I
like
guess
say
it's
if you're
supposed to be
playing in
like
a
a
level where
logistics failsafe.
the swimming tennis ball was.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
Marnie.
that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, slip freaks me out. Him
it
and
because he's cardboard?
beyond.
He lives he lives a flat existence.
He's like Judge Doom after he got flattened by the steamroller.
Yeah, look at him whipping and waving about.
Surprised!
But yeah, as you just now saw there, that's pretty much how the editing's gonna be. Is we're not gonna be unless okay. That's the other thing. I will show off some stages because, like we mentioned, sometimes the stage will be somewhat unique. Like with the Saturn stage.
It'll be changed up quite a bit, like, in terms of environment or
Oh.
difficulty level.
Oh.
So, for
Yeah, we
stuff
had a bigger
like,
planet.
say... Alright, I also made the Katamari bigger this time, and
So that's okay. I got a
he
bigger
liked it.
crown.
You got
So, yeah.
Gecko on it.
next,
So oh, it's the
now that we're going back
Go ahead.
to the teacher, we're not rolling up stuff in the school. We're now rolling up all the students, because it's time to go home.
Oh.
yeah. Most stages, from what you showed me, most stages will have
A
actually
secondary or
most-
third variant.
right. Whereas as opposed to trying to get as big as you can, just complete it as fast as you can.
Yep.
So.
This
I mean,
is
that's
one
cool.
of those
That's
cases where you
interesting
have to
that they.
roll up all 100 students as fast as you can.
That is an interesting way of implementing some sort of time trial mode into these levels. Just have a different objective altogether that makes it more appropriate.
Yep, and they count as they don't count as stuff like this doesn't replace the other planet. They count as their own new constellation to fill up the sun level some more.
Yep.
In hindsight, considering that's kind of dark. Considering we're picking up the students.
Yeah, and
they had to count
jettison them into
anyways.
space.
I mean, they had to
What'd
cut
they
down
do?
on funding for 100 students in this one school, so...
School bus.
Oh, right,
replacement
there's
Katamari,
Huey.
So,
Hello, Huey.
Yui!
Not the
He
paint
looks like-
can, mind you.
Damn.
But in
I
this
will be right
looks
back.
like a
Have at it.
Yeah, this mission could be a little bit frustrating for me, only because the students tend to scatter about. They tend to scatter about fast.
Well, I hope. I mean, appropriately so, considering there's a giant rolling whatchamacallit on the loose that's absorbing everything.
Yeah, but I stole some kid's present box.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Where's
It was
mine
probably
now?
this punk with the afro. He didn't need it anyways.
Now I can have my very own afro.
Now where are the last 4 students? If only I knew. Oh, where
detention?
there are 2 of them. Where's the last one?
Are you sure that girl over there is not technically a student?
You mean... She's a mannequin.
Wow. So
No.
that's what you really think.
And there we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Okay, nice work. Back to work.
I don't think Huey counts as a student, though.
Yeah, I would hope not, considering that, like, he's been playing hooky on his dad. But
Well,
yeah,
anyways.
going back to Huey real quick, I look at him and I can't tell if he's supposed to look like a slingshot or some sort of...
He's supposed to look
weird...
like the letter Y. Get it? Because Hugh Y?
Huey, okay. I guess that makes sense now that you say it like that.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, I was expecting an afro, not whatever that is.
Why would you expect an afro?
I think it's supposed to be like tassel ribbons. The stuff you put in your hair. But because we
Probably.
don't have hair and we have weird hat hood things.
Yeah. and I was bringing up the afro hype, considering that Ikki said that we stole that present from an afro kid.
From an Afro-maniac also, we got a giant backpack.
A backpack planet.
Weird.
What's in it? Oh,
Time for
I guess
lunch.
now we're heading.
In
Now
school
we're heading
again.
back. Ooh, lunchtime, and yeah, we're heading back to the actual level.
I believe this is when we start rolling up the cousins.
Yeah,
Starting
for real
with
this
Miso.
time.
She's right here.
Hey, you! I was feeling in the mood for some miso.
Yeah,
Teacher, what's this weird thing rolling up our lunch?
that's your soup. Now eat it. She was in the first
I
game.
I swam in it, and you are going to eat it. Sorry, I just
But
had
yeah,
freaking
that was the
bit in my
mission.
mind.
Oh boy.
You should have been there to see the mission. We
Yeah,
made it
I'll
all
say.
big and stuff.
I thought
It was glorious.
I'm trying to
But
remember
no,
if I
the
was, 'cause
editor
I
had to
did-
cut away for time
Oops.
constraints.
I was
Good,
about to
nice
say-
going, Logan.
I'm trying to remember if this was the level where it's like I joined in at the last bit of you guys doing a cleanup.
Maybe? I want to
Or
say.
was it the cleanup mission that you joined us?
Oh,
I'm
looks
pretty
like
sure
we're
it
heading back to the
was.
races.
Yep, we got 2 more cousins to roll up in the stage, according to the
Oh.
icons at the top left.
Yeah, that is one thing I will say is kind of off-putting about this game is that each level actually, like a good handful of the levels in this game actually have more than one cousin to look out for. Like in this case, we found Shy.
It took me way too long to roll up Shy here.
I mean, she is the Shy type.
I like how you were driving.
no, I
around
mean,
the
like,
whole
trying to
place.
get to Shy is basic. She's on the same pathway as Odeko in the original level. Also, in this
Oh,
case,
you-
we have to beat the level as fast as you can, which is basically roll up 5 meters of Katamari stuff.
Well, it
Also,
was,
kind of like
It's
I
a
was
time
about to
trial.
say it was. Yeah, I was about to say it was also on a planet that had a race, so I guess I'm not too surprised.
yeah, because her head is a literal wheel.
I mean, we were still on Earth. If that's what you're implying.
Hello.
I mean-
elephant.
That is something I have to take into account. That like even though we look like the funkiest aliens you'll ever find across the cosmos, we still technically live on Earth.
I feel so bad for Logan here. Because I had to play
Whoa.
the stage 4 times to roll up
Yeah,
every single
you-
cousin in this level. And there were
Some
5 of
like-
them.
Yeah, and I think there were times where you made quite a lot of progress, and then all of a sudden you were just like, "No, I'm not feeling it."
I want to
Redo!
make it bigger!
Yeah, and even me when I was like I was there for most if not all of the recordings, and there were
But
times
hey, I
where it was
managed to do it in 14 minutes.
sweet.
Big
Also, who's this kid?
That's Lucha, second cousin for this game.
Ah, so he's new,
Yeah,
and naturally he's shirtless.
he was swinging
Yeah.
around a sumo man.
You know, cover up his face, give him boxing gloves, and matching
Strong
boots,
bad.
He would count.
Didn't we make a strong bad joke like earlier in this commentary?
There's got
We
to
might
be a
have.
better way. Okay, that was the worst strong badge we'll ever hear in this commentary. I'm sorry, people. We'll see you in the next part.
Don't worry, Hype will cover for you next time.
That was a lot closer to the mic than anyone asked.